Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining our webinar. We are very fortunate today for having not one, but two speakers sharing their knowledge and invaluable tips with us. First, we will be speaking to Ms. Clarice Liu, co-founder of AbleCount. As a digital agency that is trusted by mega corporations such as Sunway, Tenaga National, and the St. Regis Hotels, AbleCount provides measurable returns for their clients. Their strategy and development with accurate SEO will help you build a successful e-commerce website by providing support and advice that matters. So in the next few minutes, you will learn the importance and fundamentals of an e-commerce website and SEO. So without further ado, let's welcome Ms. Clarice to the mic. Over to you, Clarice.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Clarice.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for having me today. Okay, so today I would like to share with you guys some of the e-commerce insight and the tips to move your business online through this MCO period. Okay, so sorry, I think my video is not on yet. Olivia, can you check on that? Yeah.
Yes, we can see you, Clarice.
Yeah. Okay, I would like to introduce a bit about myself and my company. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, I'm Clarice from AbleCount. So basically, AbleCount is a digital marketing agency focused on data-driven web and e-commerce solutions. What does it mean by data-driven? So for all the web and the e-commerce solutions that we develop, we actually very much focus on the insight we got it from Google and some of the software that we're using. So we base on the data from the consumer and the market data, right, to develop the e-commerce website and also your website. And then now our company actually serve more than 200 customers from SME to NMC like Nichi Group, Multicare Pharmacy, and St. Regis Hotel. Okay, next please. And next slide. Okay, so today I would like to share with you guys some of the e-commerce insight and the tips to move your business online. So back to the previous slide. Okay, so from this slide, right, you guys can see that actually for the past 3 months from January to March, there's a lot of business owner, they search on like how to run a successful e-commerce online, or like how can I actually set up an e-commerce site. So we can see that a lot from the market reaction, e-commerce already accelerated a lot of business owner to ready to penetrate their business online. And then based on our observation compared to last 2 years, the supply chain for e-commerce in Malaysia today is so much matured, because now we're actually having a lot of automation software for e-commerce, like from ordering automation, like after your customer place their order, we can actually automate it to different channel like eBay, Amazon, Lazada, or Shopee. And how we arrange the order through the automate the payment gateway, and then also the logistic. So automation is actually part of the thing that actually fasten the entire e-commerce in Malaysia. Okay, next please. But then, okay, now a lot of businesses, they are actually already like ready to go into online. But then the problem is, where is your customer? How are you going to attract them? And then after you attract them to your website, how are you going to retain and nurture them to continue purchase from you? And do you have any winning conversion funnel? Okay. So today, okay, next slide. Okay, so today I would like to share with you guys 7 winning tips to move your business online and how you can actually optimize it through SEO. We call it content marketing. Basically, all these steps we split into 4 main pillars. Okay, the first thing, you're gonna know how to assemble your foundations, get the right insight. Then you build your e-commerce website correctly. You're gonna look into the right elements to focus on your e-commerce website. After that, you're going to building your audience, because you got your e-commerce website ready. Where is your customer? How are you going to nurture them and ensure them to continue purchase from you. And then last step, you go into the content marketing to nurture them. Okay, next. Next, please. Okay, so now, okay, the tips one. Okay, to start an e-commerce website, right? The first thing, you're gonna identify your key audience group and your brand positioning. Okay, because every business is unique. Okay, from the screen, you can see that there's a marketing banner for AirAsia and also the Emirates Airlines. You can see that for AirAsia, they always emphasize they are the low-cost airline. They are emphasized on like everyone can fly. They're having the IM1 promo. However, for Emirates, they are actually very much focused on their experience, their infrastructure, their services. So two different brands, they're actually having a very different marketing tone. So same for your own business as well. You need to understand your audience group, your brand positioning, your marketing tone, because all these things actually directly affected your e-commerce website, the UI UX, how you're going to position yourself. Okay, so after you identified your key audience groups and your brand positioning, your marketing tone already, okay, tips 2, you need to understand your competitor and how are they doing online. So from the screen, you can see that this is actually some of the competitor research we share with our customer. Because before we start doing any businesses, right, we always need to understand how our competitor doing, and then we benchmark them. So for this City Harbour case study, right, okay, before we actually helping them to do their website, then we'll actually go and analyze how is their competitor doing, what kind of marketing message they actually carry out, roughly what is their target audience and what are the channels they're actually focusing on. Then from there, we benchmark their competitors ready, and then we improvise from there. Okay, so this is very important to actually understand your competitor. And next, we move on to tips 3. Okay, so after you understand your audience group already and your competitor, then now, okay, we're gonna start your e-commerce website. Okay, for your e-commerce website, we need to focus on the usability over design. So what does it mean by usability? Okay, the first thing is on the loading speed. So you can imagine if, let's say now, you're actually having a very nice website, you got all the very beautiful images, banner, or maybe you get someone to shoot a video for you. But then when your visitor go to a website, and then maybe they're going to take 5 to 10 minutes just to load the image or the video. If for you, right, definitely they will actually just turn off and exit the page. So it's not about how beautiful, when it comes to your e-commerce design, it's not about how beautiful the banner is or your video, how high res is that. It's actually how fast the loading speed. If let's say client gonna spend times to just load an image, they will just drop off and without seeing anything on your website. And the next thing is mobile optimized, because based on the statistic, there's actually more than 60% user that actually buy things through their mobile devices. So in terms of the design, we should always focus on the mobile experience instead of other elements. And then we also come up with, we also analyze there's actually 3 key buying factors for consumer. Okay, from the screen, you can see that there's a screenshot. We get it from Lazada. So based on the statistic, right, actually most of the online consumer, they're actually very focused on feedbacks and reviews first. Second, they focus on the promotion as discount. And then third is on the delivery charges. So these are actually the 3 key buying factors for your consumer to buy products online. So instead of, as a business owner, so instead of we spending time on all the banner design or the product photos, then we should actually spend more time on all these elements that your customer actually focus on. Like we should actually spend more time to actually ask your customer to give you a good review. And then you can actually try to adjust your delivery charges or how you can actually handle them. Okay, next please. So after you got your e-commerce, after you have all the important elements on your e-commerce website, then the next thing is on the automation part. Actually, automation part is one of the key things for current e-commerce website. Okay, why do I say so? Because if let's say now you're actually having a e-commerce running, I believe many of you guys actually wanted to have your business across different platforms. Like maybe you will start with your own website, then go to Facebook, maybe some of the marketplace like Shopee, Lazada, or maybe Amazon, eBay. So now there's actually, for the e-commerce website that we build for our customer, right? There's a lot of software, like just a one click, you can actually handle your products across different marketplace. So imagine now you are actually having, every day you're having like 100 orders from your e-commerce website. And then you need to handle the delivery, your warehouse, your inventory. With all this automation in place, right, you can actually cut down a lot of mistake and save a lot of time, because with the automation, we can actually easily handle your inventory. Like if let's say there's an order in, then user can straight away actually handle the things like the stock. We can actually directly send to the person in charge for certain warehouse and link to the logistic company. You don't need to manually like process, or I got order in already, then now I need to like manually process the order, key into the GDEX system, or the to arrange the delivery, things and that. So automation is one of the things, yeah, everyone should actually look into it. Okay, next. Okay, then after that is the customer support. Okay, live chat and also the direct WhatsApp feature is one of the key components for e-commerce website, because the highest, the fastest the response rate to your customer, the highest the conversion is. So this is also one based on our own experience. Okay, so make sure if let's say you are actually having an e-commerce website, you need to make sure you are actually have a live chat or a messenger bot installed. Okay, next tip. Okay, so after you got your e-commerce website up and running, so as a business owner, the next thing we should actually focus on analyze your data. We need to building your own audience and your loyalty customer. Like let's say for example, you need to understand what is your customer journey on your website. Normally, they're coming from which page? How long they actually spend on your homepage or maybe your certain product page? And then which product that actually has the highest view, and where is the drop-off page? Like normally, is it like let's say they browse to certain page already, then they drop off, they don't want to continue purchase. And also very important is your customer profile. You need to understand your customer profile, like where they came from, their demographic. Is it they came from Klang Valley or maybe overseas? What is their age group? So these are all the important information that all the business owner you need to understand, because when you actually have your e-commerce business running on your website, all this data is a crucial part for you to actually continue plan on your marketing plan and continue optimize your e-commerce website. So from the screen, you can see that these are some of the data we share with our customer, like the user journey flow, their audience, audience data, most of their customer from which age group, and then also the average time spent on certain page. Okay, and then we move on to the last tips. Okay, and then okay, content marketing. So this is actually the most important part when you actually move your business online. Why do I say so? Because when everybody come to digital space and advertise, one crucial way to lower your advertisement cost to be more effective, SEO in the form of content marketing play a crucial part. So advertisement platform, like especially those at the platform like Facebook and Google, that actually value those at the great and giving discount to those people who actually create a great content. So it's crucial to drive traffic by creating high quality content, because one thing is every day now people actually seeing a lot of the advertisement. Like when you open up your Facebook, you're seeing tons of the advertisement bombard them every day. So to stand out, a quality content in the form of SEO should be in place to make sure your e-commerce sustainability. Okay, so these are some of the 7 important tips that I would like to share with you guys today. Yeah, if let's say you guys interested to move your business online. Okay, and then, okay, come to here. This is actually one of the case study of our customer that actually invested on SEO, the content marketing. You can see that store, they're actually a grocery store in Brickfield. They can actually see that a 165% increase in their organic traffic in 6 months time. And then their sales, after they actually invested on online and SEO, right, they can see a sales increase of 30% that actually brought to them from online to offline. And then next case study. Okay, the next one is my hotel. They're actually a budget hotel in Klang Valley. They also, after they actually start doing SEO, the content marketing, they can actually see an increase of 643% organic traffic in 6 months time. Because especially for hotels, right, nowadays, many of us actually do the booking through the OTA. Those are the booking.com, Agoda. So for hotel, right, they are trying their best to actually attract direct booking from their website. So they will think that in order to actually increase the direct booking, they start doing the SEO. And then after we helping them for 6 months time, right, they can actually see the increase of the overall unique visit on their website of 26%. And from the bosses, what the bosses told us, right, from their online direct booking, they're actually seeing increase of 50% sales. So you can see that the power of content marketing and SEO for online businesses. So yeah, I would actually highly recommend that you guys, if let's say you guys gonna start any of your online business, you should don't stop at just building the platform. But then after you building a platform, the content marketing part, the SEO part is one that actually crucial to drive your business for the following months. Okay, thank you. Back to Olivia.
Okay, thanks a lot, Clarice. Next up, let's welcome Ms. Connie Cheng from Premier Pay Solutions. They are the authorized channel partner for iPay88, and they can help you to get started with a simple, safe, and fast payment gateway for your e-commerce website. Their solution provides extensive gateway features. So with a user-friendly interface and integrated shopping cart, it will make it easier for people to purchase your products online. So now let's welcome Ms. Connie. Connie, you may start now.
Hi, Olivia. Thanks for inviting me into this webinar. Good day, everyone. I'm Connie here from Premier Pay Solutions. We are one of the fintech companies that provide payment gateway solutions and work with regions more progressive business. We also providing professional advisory and consultations. Next. Today, I would like to share some e-commerce and e-payment market insight to everyone. Okay, in 2020, the report is showing the increment of 1.3% population compared to 2019. Mobile phone connection adoption is increased 0.4%. Internet user adoption increased 3.6%, and active social media users is increased 4.1%, which averagely 1 million increment compared to year 2019. Okay, from this report, we can see the trend of e-commerce business opportunity is growing year by year. Okay, next. In this MCO period, a lot of businesses is affected due to unable to operate as usual. A lot of people is starting to evolve in e-commerce business, doing live in Facebook, advertising in Instagram, and so on. In the following reports is showing total amount that consumers spend in e-commerce by categories. In this report, we can notice the power of spending in travel sector, including accommodation like hotel and services, is already 5.38 billion, while electronic and physical media is 1.01 billion. Others than that, like fashion, food, and personal care, is in million counts. Next. Online purchases of consumer goods in 2019, total number of people purchasing consumer goods by online is in 19.9 million, and the value of the market for online consumer goods purchase is recorded at 3.68 billion. Next. As in conclusion of the report, is showing year-to-year growth of consumer is spending online. Imagine if we are able to penetrate 1% of the market share. It is very convincing figure, isn't it? Okay, next. Next, let's look at our e-commerce activities behavior. What are people searching and looking at? According to the e-commerce activity record, 91% of people is online searching a product or services to buy, and 90% of people is visited online retail shop, and 82% is end up to purchase a product from it. It's showing people is enjoying to shop online. Next. To provide a whole new shopping experience to consumer by implementing e-commerce business, of course, we will require to understand the payment behavior as well. According to the report, 25% consumer is paying with credit card, cash is by 12%, bank transfer is 47%, e-wallet is 6%. Provide more option payment may increase number of consumer shopping with you, okay? Next. For payment solution, I would like to say that we have two types. Which is online and offline. Okay, for online payment solution, there will be e-commerce and m-commerce payment solution to be integrated into business website or mobile business apps. Both e-commerce and m-commerce may accept all type of payment like FBX, online banking, credit card, debit card, and e-wallets. Next. For offline payment solution is for retail business owner that for those that who doesn't list their business into e-commerce yet lah. It will be wireless smart terminal merchant. It may accept various of payment method via credit card, debit card, and also e-wallets. Next. For the past few years, Malaysia government is starting to encourage e-wallet payment. Some consumer or merchant is wondering what is different in between making payment or collect payment via e-wallets compared to cash. Okay, carrying cash, get ready, small change, queuing to make payment at counter. The risk of snatch thief, robberies, and petty thieves stealing your wallet is always present. But by just carrying your mobile phone to make e-payment via e-wallet or credit card and debit card, make things differently. Hassle-free to longer process flow to queue and pay for your bills. Provide better shopping experience where your customer may getting instant cashback, discount, and rewards just by a fingertip. So your customer your customer may enjoy more benefits if they are using e-wallets, and for merchant, if you adopt e-wallet payment options, it will make conveniencing and better shopping experience for your customer. Okay, so for merchant, there will be easy retrieval on transaction history, may accept payment from overseas China customer, like when you adopt a payment gateway like Alipay and WeChat. Okay, then you can accept payment from China customer. Free business exposure to a large user base. This is means that you can save on advertisement, because when you adopt the e-wallet payment options, then automatically your shop actually is online in the e-wallet companies. So worry free on robbery, counterfeit money, or damaged currency notes. Enable remote or cross-border transaction. Okay. And it's more secure while all the e-wallet provider required to comply BNM regulation. Actually, most of people, they are worried, okay, is it when you adopt e-wallet payments, is it safe? Okay, e-payment, is it safe? So it is actually quite safe, okay? Because for BNM, you know, it is more secure while all the e-wallet provider required to comply BNM regulations to obtain license. When one of the criteria states that e-wallet funds stored user must be placed in a trust account that can only be used for two things: refund to users and payment to merchant. It eliminates the risk of e-wallet company using the funds for any form of investment. Okay, last but not least, offering more payment option to consumer is always giving your customer better experience when they spend in your shop. Choosing a promising and secure payment gateway with PCI DSS1. Okay, payment card industry, next Data Industry Standard, and to comply with Bank Negara Malaysia Financial System Act 2013 and AMLA CFT Act. This is to secure all the data and prevent fraud and illegal activities. Thank you for hearing, and now I shall pass back to Olivia.
Okay, thank you, Connie and Clarice, for making your presentations easily understood. So before we actually end our session here, I have a couple of common questions for the both of you. Could you kindly answer these questions for us? So Clarice, let's start first, yeah? Clarice, on an average, can you give us a comparison on the number of businesses approaching you to build their e-commerce website before and also during the MCO?
Actually, the number of inquiries about e-commerce is actually 200% more compared to before MCO lockdown period. And then we found that actually 9 out of 10 inquiries we received during this period of time are actually asking about e-commerce solutions. Either they are actually retailer, wholesaler, supplier, they actually came to us to get help on e-commerce to evolve their business.
Okay, based on your experience, are there any businesses that cannot or will find it difficult to migrate to e-commerce? What are the limitations for them?
Okay, somehow I think, right, all the businesses should be innovate in order to leverage and ride in this wave of e-commerce resolutions that is happening right now. So I would say like not 100% all businesses can be go online fully 100%, but then in terms of the limitation, right, I think it would be like the experience where we can feel, touch, hear, smell about the products, because these are the experience where we cannot actually bring to online.
Okay, if let's say I have an e-commerce website already, is it very important for me to incorporate SEO? What is the importance?
I would definitely say SEO is crucial for long-term sustainability for e-commerce, because as the online market competitions is going to be tough with the influx of business doing e-commerce, so to strategize for a lower advertisement pay-per-click cost, SEO is the part that comes in to help.
Okay, thank you very much, Clarice. Connie, let's start now, yeah? How safe and reliable would you say Premier Pay Solutions Payment Gateway is? What is your expertise when it comes to fraud management?
Premier Pay is authorized channel partner of IP88. IP88 is certified under PCI DSS 1, which comply with payment card industry data security standard compliance. Its adherence to the set of policies and procedures developed to protect credit, debit, and cash card transaction and prevent the misuse of cardholder personal information. PCI DSS compliance is required by all card brands. To be certified as PCI DSS, the payment gateway company is required to meet the standard to build and maintain a secure network, protect cardholder data, maintain a vulnerability management program, implement strong access control measures like restrict access to cardholder data by business need to know to prevent frauds, okay? So besides of that, we also need to comply BNM regulations state that e-wallet funds stored user must be placed in a trust account that I mentioned earlier. Okay, because the merchant actually, they only can do two things, okay? So one is refund to user and payment to merchant, that's all. Means that the customer cannot cash out. Thanks for Oliver for the question. Next.
Okay, as you know, nowadays we always talk about 5G. In your opinion, how does 5G's capabilities impact online retail payment?
With more people preferring to complete purchases from their mobile devices, 5G will enhance mobile shopping experience and speed this transaction. Quicker checkouts means more people will turn to this shopping method, which is all the more reason why you need to ensure you can deliver a mobile experience through your retail brand. Otherwise, you increase your risk of losing sales to those competitive brands that can. With 5G capability, you also may need to expand the type of payment option you offer. In addition to mobile wallets, there are blockchain-based financial networks powered by 5G, which are encouraging transparent cross-border payments as well as new retail and consumer transactions. All of these payment options open the door to more consumer access around the world for retailers. Thanks. Next question.
Okay, currently, you know, there's a lot of news about data breaching. Is it easy for someone to hack into my e-wallet account?
Well, now, no security protocol can be 100% unbreachable, as I can see. But one of the main requirements set by BNM for e-wallet license involve the deployment and adoption of an appropriate system security infrastructure and authentication mechanism, which should commensurate with the nature and complexity of the e-money system design, architecture, and platform, and are further complemented with the implementation of procedures safeguard to detect and protect against fraud and hacking. So as you can know, for those that who already download the e-wallets, you may notice that whenever you make a transaction, it will require a biometrics identity, or maybe you need to key in PIN and OTP and so on. So it's quite safe. Thanks.
Okay, thank you very much, Connie. So Clarice, to conclude our webinar, do you have any final advice that you would like to share with our viewers?
I think as a conclusion for today's sharing, right, I would summarize my sharing into 5 keynotes. Okay, so the first one, okay, to start your business online, the first one, you need to define your brand positioning and understand your consumer and your competitor. Second, you need to build a mobile and user-driven website. Third one, focus on automations. Invest on the automation on your e-commerce website process. And then analyze your website data. And last,
Yeah, hi Clarice.
hello.
Hi Clarice, sorry, I think we lost you for a bit there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now, Clarice. Sorry, I think we lost you for a bit there.
Oh, so okay.
Okay,
Okay,
no problem.
So I can repeat again. Okay, so for the conclusion for today's sharing, right, I will actually conclude my sharing into 5 key points. Okay, so for the first one, in order to start your e-commerce website, you need to first define your brand positioning and understand your competitor. Okay, second, you need to build a user and mobile-driven website. Third one, focus on automation. You need to invest on the automation process to ease out the entire process. Then analyze your website data. Understand your customer, your e-commerce performance online. And then last step, you need to invest on content marketing immediately for the sustainability online. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks, Clarice. What about yourself, Connie? Do you have any closing remarks for us?
Well, plan to digitalize your business and maintain your retail store to provide better shopping experience to your customer. Digitalizing money offers several inherent benefits to merchants. It is more secure, convenient, and speeds up transaction compared to physical cash. Digital transactions are more reliable to be tracked, which reduces potential instances of fraud. So adopt payment via digital wallet today to enjoy antecedent benefits, leading a higher conversion rate and more revenue for your business. Thank you.
Thanks, Connie. So everyone, as we have learned from Connie and Clarice, e-commerce is the future. So even after MCO ends, there will be a need for social distancing. The public will not be visiting your physical stores as often as they did before, but we need to continue generating revenue to keep our business alive. So the very first step is, of course, as we have heard, is to create a functional e-commerce website with a secure payment gateway. Start planning now in order to bounce back quicker when the crisis ends. Yeah, we can go to the next slide. So if you're interested to join us as a speaker, feel free to get in touch with us. The objective of our webinars is to create a safe and comfortable space for industry professionals to share their knowledge with the public. We will provide a guide and moderate each webinar for your convenience. So the next lineup for MarTech webinar series is a prolific speaker. Anticipate the new normal and be prepared for what's to come. Mr. Chris Tan will be joining us to share his experience and thoughts on what we can expect after MCO ends. Mr. Chris is actually a practicing lawyer since 2000, and he is currently the managing partner of Chair Associates, a firm known for its niche positioning as a corporate legal advisor for everything real estate. So after that, you can find out more about property technology and how you can use it to your advantage as a property developer, because Mr. Chua, the CEO of ProSales, will introduce his PropTech solution and how it can stimulate recovery for your business after the crisis. So do set a reminder now for our next webinar on the 7th of May, this Thursday at 3 p.m. You will not want to miss out on this. Thank you for your time today. Stay healthy and safe.